Hey guys, welcome back to Top 1%. Today I bring to you the ultimate guide to training glutes, booty, bum, whatever you want to call it. The most important and the most underrated muscle in the human body, in my opinion. And you can train it whether you have access to any equipments or you want to train at home without access to any equipments at all. So stay tuned, this video is going to be a lot of fun. What the? Where did you come from?
What are you talking about, bro? Men don't train glutes and all. We only train chest and arms, chest and arms. That's how you get the body, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. No legs, no glutes and all. Who will do that? Just do chest and arms. That's all you need.
No, guys, don't listen to that guy. He does not know what he's talking about. Alright, unlike him, I bring to you quality information that is backed by science and practical. That's actually going to give you real results. So listen to me. Get out of here, nobody needs you. Go. Anyways, coming back to today's video, here's why you should be training your glutes. Glutes are the powerhouse of your entire body, specifically your lower body. Whether it comes to doing important compound movements in the gym such as squatting or deadlifting, that's actually going to give you most of your strength and muscle gains. Or even coming to everyday life, you're walking, you're standing, you're jumping, you're playing a sport, you're doing martial arts, you're dancing. Even for basic existence and survival, the glutes are absolutely a necessity. Its function is really important for the human body. So don't ignore training your glutes. And it's not just about the performance and the function. Even when you think about aesthetics and looking good, glutes are really important. Not just for women, because everybody knows why women should train glutes. But men, don't ignore it. It's going to make you look good. Nobody wants those chicken legs. It's really important. So don't ignore glute training. Now let me tell you about the muscles that make up the glutes and the function of each of those muscles. There's three parts of the glutes muscles. The first one is the gluteus minimus, which is not actually trained directly, so you don't need to worry about that. The second part is the gluteus medius, which is on the outer part of your glutes, right under your hip bone, and it connects to your gluteus maximus, which is the big muscle that you see that makes up for most of your glutes. If you want to be a well-rounded athlete, it's really important to train movements and not just specific muscle groups. And that is why these are the important movements you should be targeting if you want to develop your glutes and reach your full potential. There are 4 basic movement archetypes that you should be training if you want to target your glutes and improve your strength. That is the squat 1, squat 2 or deadlift archetype, pistol archetype and the lunge archetype. All the exercises that you do are within these 4 archetypes, whether you use dumbbells, barbells, resistance bands or just body weight alone. The first exercise I want to talk about is definitely the best you could possibly do, and that is deadlifts. Hypothetically, if there's just one exercise I could do for the rest of my life, it would be this. Of course, having barbell and plates allows you to lift as heavy as you possibly can, but even if you don't have that, you can still reap the benefits of the deadlift archetype. Here I'm using a stick and some resistance bands, and apart from this, you can make it a little more challenging if you have a pair of fairly heavy dumbbells in conjunction with the resistance bands. Apart from the deadlift, you also need to focus on the squat archetype, and the best way to target the squat archetype using weights is the barbell back squats, like you can see over here. This is what allows you to lift the heaviest. However, you can still target the squat archetype effectively at home, such as beginners can start with air squats or box squats to perfect their technique and get better and better, and then start adding external resistance in the form of dumbbells, resistance bands or both, like you can see in the video right here. Another effective exercise you can use, especially at the end of your workout, is the wall sit, wherein you just hold your posture in the squat archetype for 30 to 60 seconds, and once that gets easy, you can start adding external weights. Next up, from the lunge archetype, you can target your glutes using Bulgarian split squats. The more upright you are, it targets your quads, but as you lean forward, the activation of your glutes increases. And of course, you can make this more challenging by adding external resistance in the form of dumbbells or resistance bands or both. And now moving on to the pistol archetype, this is absolutely the most difficult one to master. You could see big bulky bodybuilders who can squat and deadlift hundreds and hundreds of pounds, but they can't do this in full range of motion because that's how difficult it is. It takes a lot of flexibility, coordination and balance apart from having good strength. You can start off with this movement on an elevated surface and then take some support and finally go on to doing the full movement and then probably add weights. Yeah, right, like that's gonna happen soon. And now moving on to the next exercise, which is a really important movement pattern, the hip hinge, which is very similar to the deadlift. You can start with doing hip hinge with both your feet on the ground, and then to make it a little more difficult, keep both your feet up on an elevated platform, and then to the next level by keeping one leg up in the air. And now to make it a lot more challenging, one feet up on an elevated surface and other feet up in the air. This is gonna burn up your hamstrings and glutes like nothing else. Also, just like you did the isometric wall sets for the squat archetype, you can do something similar with the hip hinge archetype by holding yourself in the difficult part of the movement, and see if you can hold the position for 30 to 60 seconds, and if you can, make it even more difficult by moving on to the more difficult part of the movement, and then you can also add some extra weights on top of it. And now in the next exercise, which is similar to the previous movement pattern we just did, you can target the outer part of your glutes or the gluteus medius, which is the weak part of your glutes, by keeping both your feet together like you can see over here. And as you can see, I've been trying to innovate as much as I can to use what I have at home to get the best bang for my buck. And feel free to do so as long as you have the correct exercise technique within the suitable movement archetype. The exercises you just saw, those are the main compound movements that you should be focusing at least for 80% of the time. And for the remaining 20%, you need to work on your lagging body parts and your weaker body parts to bring them up. And you do that by working on accessory exercises such as these. And this next exercise is called single leg RDL, which is a unilateral movement, which means you're going to be testing your balance and stability along with your strength. This is a great way to target your glutes and hamstrings without needing heavy weights. If you're a beginner, you probably won't even need any weights, and as you progress, you can start using dumbbells or resistance bands or both. And that's pretty challenging, trust me. And now take a look at my favorite exercise to target the outer glutes or the gluteus medius, that is the banded monster walks. This is a great way to finish off your leg workout, and honestly I don't think there's another exercise that's better than this to target the outer glutes. Choose a band of suitable resistance and make sure you initiate the movement with your legs each time, and make sure your hands are locked out in a stable position overhead and walk sideways in both directions. And this last exercise is similar to doing reverse hyperextensions using a machine, but in this variation you don't need a machine. All you need is a bench or a bed or a table. Anything that you have at home works as long as it's heavy and stable enough. And this is amazing for targeting your posterior chain, your entire lower back, glutes, by strengthening all the small stabilizing muscles, which helps you get stronger and build more muscle. So if I were you, I would take all of these exercises seriously and make them a part of my training routine. So do not skip glutes training ever. So that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this action-packed, information-packed, comedy-packed video. I tried my best, and let me know if you like this kind of content. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below what are the content you want me to cover in the future. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video to all those people who have glutes, which is every single freaking person. So do it. And until next time, take care, stay hungry.